Nearly 100 reopened Wardcliff signs are scattered all throughout a small, quaint neighborhood in East Lansing. But why?
Basically, this school has been kind of the hub of the community for as long as I can remember. And it would be great if it was reopened for students to come back here.
The benefit of a neighborhood school is obvious, it's established. But in this neighborhood, given that we're sort of out in the corner of the Okemos School District, kind of stuck up here by ourselves, this really is sort of the glue that holds the neighborhood together.
Wardcliff Elementary School closed in 2010 due to declining enrollment. But now enrollment is increasing throughout the Okemos School District, and with different project and development options on the table, the school board has some tough decisions to make. But these local residents, part of a campaign called Families for Reopening Wardcliff School, say it should be an easy one.
I would really encourage you to reopen Wardcliff. It was such a wonderful school. It's so cost effective.
At an Okemos School Board meeting on March 14th, Superintendent Elena Zachary Ross laid out a detailed plan of when and how the board will discuss new projects and redevelopments. The fate of Wardcliff will be decided during this process.
And with this now beginning this facilities assessment, it is included in that assessment, and we will be accepting all of the information about Wardcliff and Edgewood.
Community conversations have been put in place by the school board to help listen to concerns of local residents. And while the superintendent says these community conversations will continue, members of the campaign to reopen the elementary school say they haven't seen much interest from the board to reopen the school. In March, the board came out with a 16-page study on how to deal with growing enrollment, and it includes opening up new schools, but doesn't mention reopening Wardcliff once.
I feel like we want the opportunity to get relevant information and data being openly discussed. And when it's all done, if Wardcliff's not open, I think we're going to feel heard and invested in whatever the eventual outcome is.
This small neighborhood is willing to fight for the reopening of their beloved Wardcliff. But the fate of the school still remains uncertain, with much discussion to be had by the board. And it looks like these motivated residents will not let Wardcliff get lost in that conversation. In Okemos, Ruta, Ulcinaite, HOMTV.